All right, still on matric exams and readiness ahead of the exams that start tomorrow. Basic Education Minister Angie Motshekga is briefing the media on the state of readiness ahead of the National Senior Certificate Examinations that start tomorrow. We take you to the press briefing now.
Senior Certificate, and the launch was attended by a number of delegates from almost all South Africans from universities and also exam bodies. This Umalusi commissioned out the study to ACTICS, which is formerly known as UK Qualifications and Skills Standards. It is internationally trusted and respected reference point for qualifications and skills standards. For that reason, the research conducted by a gold standard provider of solutions and services in international education, training and skills, and in the development and the recognition of globally portable qualifications. In the study, Umalusi benchmarked the National Senior Certificate against 5 qualifications and programs, namely the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, the Kenyan Certificate of Secondary Education, the New South Wales Higher Education Certificates, and the Zimbabwean Form 5 to 6 Advanced Level, and the Cambridge Assessment International Education AS and A levels. This benchmark took into account curriculum design, assessment frameworks and approaches, content, learning outcomes, knowledge and skills, and the findings and the recommendations were presented by Dr. Thomas Colville and Mrs. Abigail Jones. Both of them are senior officials of ACTIS. And the overarching findings are that the National Senior Certificate has demonstrable lines of comparability with upper secondary qualifications in each of the benchmark systems. The NEC is an effectively designed upper secondary education qualification which aims to develop high-order thinking skills and desirable and future-focused outcomes for students, which should prepare them for higher education or further education and the world of work. Overall, the report makes the argument that the National Senior Certificate provides its holders with an internationally comparable level of education. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is pleasing that the study found a greater degree of alignment between our national certificate and other qualifications in terms of design, intended curriculum, and assessment methods. As a sector, we are very excited with the report because it does confirm that our system is now stable and reputable and can be trusted. So on the state of readiness for our exams, the Department of Basic Education and the Provincial Education Departments are currently preparing for the administration of the November 22 National Senior Certificates. The grade 12 learners will be sitting, as I say, tomorrow for the big question paper. They've already written some of the small question papers during the course of this week. There has been gradual increase in the number of full-time enrollments in 2022 as compared to the previous years. Dr. Rufus Polia will give details in a short while regarding the technical aspects of the examination. What I can say, however, is that we have gone to great lengths to ensure that the examinations happen with no irregularities. DBE has stepped up its security across all points in the question paper chain based on a continuous review of all examination processes. In addition, all learners for the National Senior Certificate Examinations and their parents have signed commitment agreement to maintain honesty and to participate in not to participate in irregularities during the writing of the exams. The commitment agreement binds the learners and parents to follow the rules relating to exams. So in line with this agreement, learners and parents are obliged to make any irregularity-related information immediately available to the school principal or the DBE hotline. They are also expected to surrender cell phones and any other related device if there is an allegation of involvement in an act of dishonesty. So learners are briefed on all the rules and regulations pertaining to the examination and the consequences should they be implicated in irregularities. So DBE can confidently state that it is fully prepared to administer the November 2022 examinations based on the principles of fairness, reliability, validity, and integrity. Deputy Minister Dr. Rejana Mohaule, the Director General Mr. Matanzi Mamweli, and myself, supported by managers in the departments, both provincial and national, have been traversing the country to monitor schools, and it is clear, based on our findings, that we have a great challenge in our hands, but the systems are ready. So in conclusion, I really want to make a special appeal to all of us to rally behind the matric class of 2022. I really wish to thank the Deputy Minister and all my colleagues in the provinces, the MECs, for the work done this year to keep schools open with teaching and learning continuing. We are still implementing the curriculum recovery following the impact of COVID-19 on schooling. And I will now ask Dr. Polia to come forward and make presentations regarding the state of readiness for the 2022 exams. Thank you very much, Doctor, and thank you very much, Elijah.